Hello everyone, welcome to our news channel. Here you are always well informed. I ask you to please subscribe to the channel. Leave your like and thank you very much. Start your engines on Thursday, July 27th. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines and put on your best driving tunes. Peacock has released the first teaser trailer for Twisted Metal, which has Anthony Mackie locking, loading, and revving up for some vehicular carnage. The new video game adaptation features the Captain America, New World Order star as John Doe, a motor-mouthed outsider destined for a better life, assuming he can survive the treacherous journey across a wasteland filled with savage marauders in death machines and deliver a mysterious package for a shadowy benefactor. In addition to offering a first look at Rhett Reese and Paul Wernick's take on the iconic PlayStation franchise, the teaser also reveals that Season 1 hits the road on July 27th. The new footage opens with a close-up of Mackie's gloved hands as he turns the key, signaling the start of this twisted game. Before he can start his drive, however, he needs to have everything in order. He loads up a shotgun for when he needs to blow away any rival drivers who get too close, and quickly flips through a CD case to find his road mix, because you can't go for a ride without good tunes. Once the disc loads, and he turns up the volume, Len's "Steal My Sunshine" kicks in and Mackie takes a second to rock out before putting the pedal to the metal. The final shots see him tearing down the road with the guns mounted to his car blazing before an overhead shot gives a full view of the destruction across the land. Twisted Metal games were never afraid to get a little wacky, and the image of death and destruction set to such an upbeat tune sets the tone the action comedy is going for. It's not all fun and games, however, as a separate scene slowly closes in on Sweet Tooth, the demented ice cream truck and nickname of the terrifying clown with a mane of fire needles cane. The tone shifts to horror as it pans around to the back of the truck, revealing a wall of bloody knives and needles himself, who looks as creepy as ever. Sweet Tooth is a particularly haunting threat in the series, embodied by two-time All-Elite Wrestling TNT champion Joe Sinoa, better known as Samoa Joe. The voice of the character, however, comes from BoJack Horseman star Will Arnett, who'll help capture the character's more comedic, emotional side. He gives a twisted laugh in the teaser before locking viewers out of the truck at least until the series premieres. Twisted Metal is just the latest in an ever-growing line of video game adaptations which PlayStation is becoming a major part of. The recent CinemaCon saw Gran Turismo show out with driving simulators ahead of the release of the film starring Archie Madekwe and David Harbour. Future adaptations are also promising for Sony's video game company, as one of their flagship series, God of War, is also coming to the small screen through Prime Video. Who else is joining the carnage in Twisted Metal? For this adaptation, Mackie, Arnett, and Sinoa are just one part of the fun cast. Stephanie Beatriz will star directly opposite Mackie as the original character Quiet, a badass axe-wielding car thief who'll form an unlikely and antagonistic connection with John Doe. The rest of the cast features Thomas Hayden Church, Neve Campbell, Richard Cabral, Mike Mitchell, Taj Vaughns, and Lou Beatty Jr. Although Deadpool's Reese and Wernick came up with the concept of Twisted Metal, Michael Jonathan Smith wrote the series and serves as showrunner while Kitao Sakurai directs. In a note released with the trailer, Smith explained his deep connection with the PlayStation games, specifically Twisted Metal Black on the PS2. He also wanted to set the scene for the series, explaining how his inspiration fed into the show and how he aimed for it to be just as much a showcase of these bizarre and fun characters as it is about the demolition derby. This is a bonk. RS show about insiders and outsiders, and how our own special apocalypse has divided and isolated us more than ever, he added. But there's hope. You can find your people and your community. You may just have to get past a terrifying clown driving a well-armed ice cream truck to find them.